Welcome to Odisha State Open University. In this lecture, we are going to study about cloths in dynamics using Blender. In Blender, we have got lots of techniques with the help of which we can create realistic cloth animation. In this video lecture, we are going to learn about dynamics cloth using Blender. First, we will study about how to make a cloth fall on a box. Next, we will study hanging cloth with wind effect. Next, we will study flying flag with wind effect. First, we will study a cloth falling on a box. Suppose this is my box or the table which I can imagine. Then I go to create. I create a plane. This is my cloth. Press S to scale. Move and place it over the table like this. Okay. My cloth should have more number of faces and vertices. So what I do, I press tab on the screen. We have gone to the edit mode now. Now I go to tools and I click on subdivide. I click on subdivide. The number of cuts I increase it to suppose 10. Okay. So now press tab again and come out of the editable window. So now we have our subjects set up. I select my subject over here. I go to effects here, then I click on cloth. So this is the cloth which I have applied to it. Now I go and play it. Now you can see that my cloth is directly falling over the ground. I go and select my table and I click on collision. Now I play again. Now you can see that my cloth is wrapping over the box. I go back to my first frame. I select my cloth. Under cloth you can see cloth collision. Expand the cloth collision and click on self collision. Then play again. Now you can see a much better effect than before. You can see the edges over here like this. You can click on the shading as smooth. You can see a smooth effect of a cloth like this. So you can make a cloth fall over any surface. It may be a table, it may be a UV sphere, or it may be any object. You can even make a cloth fall over a human being. This is about how to create a basic cloth simulation. We will learn about a hanging cloth with a wind effect. I delete the by default object here. Okay. I go to create. I click on plane. Press S and I scale the plane. Press the tab. I go to tools, click on subdivide. I subdivide it 10 times. Press the tab again. Now press the R button to rotate it. Press the X, press 90, enter. You have your hanging cloth. That means my cloth is hanging in this direction. Now I go to physics and I click on cloth. Now if I play it, my subject will be just falling down like this. Now what I have to do is an important section. I have to press tab. I have pressed the tab button. Press A to deselect it. Select this vertex. Hold the shift. Select this vertex. Hold the shift. Select this vertex. And again hold the shift to select this vertex. So we have selected 4 vertices as our joint points. So now here I come to my option which is called data. I click on data. We will click on this plus button to create a vertex group. I click on this vertex group. By default you have the name group given to it. Double click on it and change the name. Suppose say 1GROUP, one group. Enter. Then click on assign. We have assigned the object to it. Now press the tab button and come out to the object mode. Click on physics. Under cloth you will be able to see pinning. Click on this pinning, then click over here. You will be able to see the group. Click on the group. Now play. Now you can see that my cloth is fixed to this point and it is not moving anywhere from this point. Now we will add a wind effect. Go to add, go to force field, click on wind. Move it over here. Suppose I move it over here. Press the R to rotate. Press the Y axis or X axis, whichever is suitable for your wind, and place it in that direction like this. I place it in this direction. Now play it. So you might be able to see only a slight effect over here. Why? Because the strength is only 1. I change the strength to 500 and press enter. Press the play button. This 500 is very high. Make it 200. Enter. Now press again play. 200 is also very high. Press 50. Enter. Then play. Like this. So this is an example of a waving cloth. You select the cloth over here. You can go to tools and click on smooth. You can see a smooth cloth waving. You can select the effect again. Change it to suppose 20. Enter. Now play again like this. This is the example of a waving cloth. Now we will create a waving flag. So suppose this is my by default object. I scale my object, press Z. Suppose this is the pole of my flag. Press S again, press Y, press S again, press X. Move and place it in the top of the grid. Suppose this is my pole of my cloth. Then I go to create. Then I click on plane. This is my flag. Click and drag over it. Press S to scale. I scale my flag. Press R. Press X. Press Y and press 90. Enter. Move and place it. Press S to scale again. Press S. Suppose this is my flag. Then I press the tab button. I go to tools. Click on subdivide and I give 10 like this. Press the tab again. Now I am having my flag. Then I go to physics. Click on cloth. When I play it, you can see that my flag is falling. Now click on this one. Press the tab. Go to data mode here. Press A and click outside. Hold the shift and select the vertices in the corner like this. I have selected these 4 vertices. Then I click on vertex group, plus on the vertex group, double click and I type here 1GRP. You can give any name, press enter, click on assign. After that press tab and come out of the group. Then I go to physics again. I on the spinning, I click over here, click on GRP. Now when I play it, you can see that 2 points are fixed and my flag is falling. So now I want to give a wind effect to it. I go to add and I click on force field, click on wind like this. Wind is in this direction, press R and scale it. I place it in this direction. You can change the axis according to your wish. You can see the wind strength is 1 and I change it to suppose 50. I go to my first frame and I play it like this. Wow, excellent. Okay, like this. You can see a waving flag. You can increase the mass also. I stop it, choose the wind and I increase the strength to 90. Okay. It will fly with a strong force. So you can make it as a project, as a flag waving on the stage. So this is the process how to create a waving flag. So to conclude in this video lecture, we have learnt about cloths. We have learnt about creating a wind and applying the wind effect to the cloth. So with the help of this effect, you can create any kind of cloth simulation.